Yes, yes. No stress. So, if you tuned in last week, man, you had a chance to hear from the homie Priest of Nomad who came through. We talked about his latest release, Receipts. So we're gonna start the show off with a joint from Priest of Nomad. It's a joint called My Way Home, right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Vintage got the heat.
Yeah. Hit the groove with it. Woo. For the people. Yeah. Priest of Nomad. Come on. Look, we coming from that generational struggle. My people, we had to fight. Born with the baggage, my back was in like Samsonite. Despite that, mama used to quote lines and quote times. I still had trouble seeing that canary in the coal mine. Choking in the corner. It was them corners that raised us. Older dudes used to pay us. Cops that would cage us. Slim. I done seen so many that fell by the wayside. All the spirits of dead youngins piling up to my waistline. I used to dream hard. My dude played ball. After college, he going straight to the league. He gonna see y'all. You gotta believe. I thought he did till he got caught with weight down Brooklyn Manor. Now we doing biz. Man, he didn't even need that bread. He came from some good folks. His pops used to warn us about the game, but it was the fame that got my man late. 8 years later, I'm picking dude up from the Fed gates. He like, man, Pete, you way past grown. And we both struggling, trying to pay back loans. Had a tear in his eye. He said, I was living a lie. Tell mom sorry, trying to find my way back home. You know, fried chicken and rice with the butter. She my queen, so I call her my queen mother. When everyone else leave me broken alone, she said, son, find your way back home. Find your way back home. Priest of Nomad. Yeah, Nomad's an outsider. They want to call the bull. They sound like a town crier. That nation's got it. Politics is the laws of greed. And it's claiming that God, but God don't bleed. So with that, I give my reverence to the Most High, who guides my path, even when my spiritual frequencies on the lo-fi. Both eyes is blind, so the third kick in. It revealed my whole birth was a mission. Without a pot to piss in, without a piece of rope to go fishing. When life beats you, feeling like the hands of Sonny Liston. But God protects babies and fools, so maybe the rules didn't lock me out. Nah, they just made me work harder. They just made me devise a new plan to work much smarter. For the narrative to change, you gotta have a new author. And if the narrative wasn't important, they wouldn't try to rewrite it. I give everything in my power to fight it. But then I look up and years pass. We wait. And folks struggling, trying to pay back loans. And we trying to look fly the whole time it was a lie. Tell mom sorry, trying to find my way back home. Fried chicken and rice with the butter. She my queen, so I call her my queen mother. When everyone else leave me broken alone, she said, son, find your way back home. Find your way back home. Yeah. It's real talk what it is. It's love. Yeah. Find your way back home. My way. Yeah. You know what it is. It's love. You know what it is. It's like one time for the culture that we know. Vultures do it for the game, we do it for the people. The downtrodden don't know which way is up. Beats be the compass, plugging the mic cord, let me talk shit. Better yet, I talk truth, got cavities in it too. Every verse is like years of climate change in the booth. We rupture the whole infrastructure. My life will rewrite the bomb that help me find my way back home. Find my way back home. Yeah. My way home. She said, son, find your way back home. Way back home. Yeah. For the people. Yeah, my man Vintage. VA, what you say? Priest of Nomad, love. My
It's Saturday Night Live with DJ Klyph on X-Ray FM.
Hey. Hello. Hello. Hey. Hello. Hello, amigos. Hey. Hey.
Yes, y'all. X-Ray FM, welcome to the neighborhood. DJ Klyph, live on your radio dial.
Hello, amigos.
So as promised, man, we got crew. We got the whole crew, or we got a lot of the crew. We have many members of the crew live in the neighborhood.
Hello.
Yo, Polished Arrow Music live here on X-Ray FM. What up, fellas?
Hey.
What up, though? What up, though?
Man, it's good to see everybody, man. It's been so let me start off like this, man. I gotta start off with my guy Dex. What's good with you, bro?
What's good, bro? What's good, man? It's been a minute.
It has, bro. It has been a minute, man. It's definitely good to see you back, live in the neighborhood. And you brought crew with you, man. So there's a whole bunch of people on here. I'm gonna have y'all run it down, let people know who all's on the call tonight.
Let's see. We got my man Intellect, my man Precise, Just James should be there, and then you got your boy Dex, the nerd who loves Jesus.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, man. So let's do a quick sound check. Let's do it. So I see Precise, man. You let's get a sound check with you right quick.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, you coming through nice and clear. And then Elect, what's good?
I think Intellect might be having some issues.
Some audio. Okay.
Yeah. We can hear him, but I don't think he can hear us. Let me
We're gonna work on them technicals. Yo, Just James, what's up?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yup, coming through loud and clear. So while we work on Intellect, we gotta get the sound right. Yeah, I mean. But let me just start off with this though. While we working on that, so Dex, new crew since we last talked. Polished Arrow. How did this connect come to be?
Bro, so the crazy thing is, man, God is good. I just want to say God is so good, bro, for connecting me with these brothers, man. It is such a blessing. Wow. And so, man, I'm telling you, I was getting ready to release some music, and I was praying on. I said, Lord, I'm really looking for some solid brothers I can do music with, that's talented, that I can start, really pursuing, using my gifts as a tool to get the message out there. And I was seeing Intellect out there, man, doing his thing, for a minute, and I always been enjoying what he was doing. But, someone told me just to reach out, and dude hit me back surprisingly, and he was like, yo, let's chop it up. And we was able to share each other's testimony with each other, and we had a lot in common, and that was a blessing, man. I mean, and then he hit me back the next day. He was like, yo, man, you mind jumping on a call with the brothers so we could chop it up? And then it just clicked like that, and we had so much in common, bro. And I was really amazed, like, wow, look at God work, and I'm telling you, every last one of these brothers is so talented, bro, and it was such a blessing.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So I know that I've been playing. So shout out to, I think Intellect sent me the joint that he did with Precise. So I've been playing that one, man. But I want to know a little bit more about the label, man. A little bit more about Polished Arrow. So, man, who could break that down for me?
Yeah, can you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah, you coming through, Intellect. Okay.
Yeah. So really Polished Arrow, man. I mean, you can call it maybe a collective, a label or whatever. I mean, not a label in the traditional sense, but it really kind of started out with me personally, just kind of doing my own thing. I mean, I've been putting out music by myself for about 6-7 years now, and as I was really just kind of building and working and and just trying to stay faithful with my gift. You know, I've always seen what I do as ministry. My brothers Pro and Just James, with I've worked with those guys pretty closely over over the last 4+ years. Those guys just reached out to me, and we started to build, formally under the Polished Arrow label that I just kind of had established myself, and then Dex joined forces with us in January, and really, it's just I think all of us on this on this call, we kind of see this just as an extension of what God has called us to do. Also too, along with that is we want to put out music that's high quality, and to the best of our ability, and just represent Christ with everything. This is just an extension of our faith, and it just materializes in the form of bars over beats.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Chatting with the fellas from Polished Arrow Music. We got Intellect on the call. We got Precise. We got Just James, and my guy Dex. So, in terms of the collective, is this the collective right here? The voices that we're hearing, people who are watching the stream as of right now, is this the collective?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's what's up, man. As you're moving through this journey of life, man, and you talk about using your gifts and your talents to just continue to do what you do through this art form, this thing that I love called hip hop, especially in the times in which we live. What have you seen be the most influential part on what you're doing to yourselves? I'm going to start with you, Precise, because there's the thought, the process of giving, of putting out the material for people to feel, to consume. But what impact has doing this with this collective had on you?
Yeah, man, it's been refreshing to have like-minded people surrounded by you, brothers that you can it's really so much more than music. You know what I mean? It's, we depend on each other. We reach out to each other when, we need a little bit of help, and, we keep each other accountable through doing some devotions, and we just started going through a book together as a group. And so, it's really just brought a sense of unity to myself personally, to just know that I have brothers that go through the same struggles, that are dealing with the same things as myself, and we have each other now to kind of help out with that, that sense of not feeling lonely, of having people that have your back. But it's kind of icing on the cake to have brothers that are dope and making music as well, you know what I mean? And so that really is just that's really what I was looking for when I first approached Intellect, and then Just James and Dex. As it's kind of formed, it's really just come into something that is very influential in my life at this point. So it's a huge blessing.
Word up. Just same question for you, B.
Yeah, now, I mean, same thing, man. That same sentiments that Precise is, expressed, man. This group has definitely been a huge blessing in my life, especially as of late, and these are guys that obviously we're all talented. We all have gifts, that God has given us, but the beauty of it all is that we don't just come together under under just music, based, uh, whatever it may be. We get into the word, like Prosai said. We really care about each other more than just what the music's, what our music stands for, and so it's a huge blessing to have these brothers in my life, because especially for me being an only child, man, it's one of those things. I didn't have that feeling of growing up with people around me in a sense like that. So it's cool to have these guys in my life. That I can call them friends, but in all reality, they're brothers. And so that's the beauty of it all, man. Being a part of Polished Arab Music.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We got members of Polished Air Music live here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood. We got Precise. We got Intellect. We got Just James. We got the homie Dex. So can I keep y'all for another break?
Yes, sir.
For sure.
All right, let's do this, man. I want to give him a little bit of music. So I want to hit him with Reckoning first. This is the latest single from the homie Dex. Before we get into this, bro, let me just say this. I like the work that you've done recently has been really, really dope. But bruh, to hear you back on some boom bap, come on, fam.
Bro, you know it feels so good too, man. You know how many people hit me up after that, bro? Like dudes from way back. They was like, "That's what I'm talking about." Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah. I'm back, and I'm back with the right people too. You know,
That's what's up. So, well, talk to me about this Reckoning joint before we get into it.
Yeah. So my man's Praise is on the beats. If y'all don't know who he is, man, you need to pay attention, listen, look him up. You know, he's amazing. And when I wrote that, man, honestly, it was me in a mode where me and him was actually studying. And I told him, bro, I was like, yo, I'm gonna take a break and just focus on writing and spending time with the Lord. And that's what happened right there. It's like, yo, let's wake him up and take him to the word.
That's what's up, B. We got Polished Arrow Music artists live in the neighborhood. We got Dex, we got Just James, we got Intellect, we got Precise. We're gonna get into this joint. This is Reckoning right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
Hold up.
Hello.
This is DJ
Yo.
in the mix.
Yo.
Yeah.
What you know about praying for your enemies? Dying to your flesh. Rock the Holy Spirit like a bulletproof vest. Through the hood like Rambo. My mind spraying limited ammo. Sawed off handle. The word hit harder than the Acme anvil. Cut deeper than lumberjacks and flannel. Can't dismantle any false teacher. Prosperity preachers yelling lies to the mega church bleachers. With all due respect, let's give them praise. People overseas walking 2 hours just to worship in caves. Crying because they get to touch the scriptures. Can you picture losing everything just because you read the Bible? Choosing his word over a rifle when your country's at war. Your kids crawling, sleeping on the floor because bullet ricochets keep screaming through your front door.
Christianity, conversion is so powerful that if a man were to be converted and did not have access to any principles in the scriptures, he would still live a different way. You say, can you prove that? It's proven every day around the world where people are dying for Christ and they don't even have a complete New Testament.
When the last time you sat with the poor, was it out of obligation? Any hesitation? Focus on propaganda and news. Are you different because you couldn't choose clean water and shoes? Don't be misled. We all one step away from being fed. Without the Lord's grace, I was dead. Before it's bloodshed, now I'm covered like they do rag on your head. Read through the words that he said and read from the one sitting at the right hand from his throne. It was written, man doesn't live on bread alone. Only on every word coming out the mouth of God. Destroying the mirage that Satan created to sabotage. Plans from his entourage living in their flesh, stuck in their ways. Nah, you ain't getting saved from burning sage. No chocolate saw ancestors can fulfill the seal. Anything stronger than the armor of God still.
The problem today in American Christianity is you don't even have to be a Pharisee and you can still be a part of a church. You can profess Christ and you don't even have to fake righteousness. You can profess Christ, live like a demon, and you're still in the body. You're okay. Because our gospel, our preaching, our theology is so bad. But you did not learn Christ this way in this place. You know, you have been taught if anyone is in Christ, he's a new creature. Are you a new creature? Creature.
Yes. My God, Dex kind of went in on that one, bro. Like very pointed. Yeah, you know what I mean, you was like you calling folk out, man. You calling folk out, which I think is dope.
Yes, sir. Wake up. Pay attention.
Come on.
Listen.
So it's funny, man, because recently I was talking to someone and they were saying I gotta stop calling myself an old head. It's gonna call myself classic, right? So I'm a classic dude.
Yes.
And I remember in this lane, I think it's fair. I don't know. I don't want to label. You know what I'm saying? You guys operate in the in the Christian hip hop and the holy hip hop. Is that fair to say?
You say CHH, Christian hip hop.
Okay. I'm old enough to remember the first joint that I heard was Stephen Wiley's Bible Break, right? I don't even know if y'all gonna know that, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
That goes way back.
Come
that
on.
goes way back.
Say, bro, times have changed. Production, production is on point. Lyrics is definitely on point. Delivery is on point. Intellect, you spoke to this a little bit earlier, man, in terms of just like making good music. And you know, coming up as myself, coming up someone who came up in the Christian faith, man, like that was always a challenge for me. We're talking years ago. You know, you cast are younger, so you've had the example of other artists who've been able to operate in this lane, and which is weird to me because when I think about some of my favorite MCs, Rakim, Brand Nubian, you know, these cats who really practice their faith, Big Daddy Kane, who we celebrate, and you didn't necessarily think about them as practicing faith. They were just kicking knowledge. How is that? Is that any different from what you folk are doing?
I think, you know, it's a combination of not only what we're saying, but how we're living. You know, those two things combined together. I mean, yeah, you can kind of compare the fact that we're communicating what we believe and who we are and what our stances are. But, you know, I think it goes another step further by, you know, mirroring those words with deeds and actions and, you know, how we move, you know, how we treat others, how we, you know, work within ourselves as a group, you know, and, you know, unity is key. And, you know, that's something that a lot of times we don't really see that outside of the Christian space and even sometimes in the Christian space. But I think that we want to be as unified with our message and what we're doing. But, you know, not only that, we want to be consistent. You know, that's the word that I think that stands out in my mind: consistent in living, consistent in what we're saying, and consistent in quality.
That's what's up, man. Definitely appreciate that, man. It's funny. I was just talking to wifey earlier today, and that was one of the things that we were talking about is people really following through with what they say. I believe so heavily in the concept louder than words that I literally printed it on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? So I definitely rock with what you're saying, man. We got Polished Arrow Music live in the neighborhood. The name of the collective. What's the story behind the name of the collective?
So it really kind of goes back to a youth group that I was a part of when I was in high school. And, you know, it was called Polished Arrow Youth Ministries. And that time in my life is when I really, you know, started to really understand what faith in Christ meant. And, you know, one of the key things that was kind of, you know, stuck with me from that time was that even as a teenager, my contribution to the kingdom of God wasn't insignificant. So that, you know, my faith at that time, it wasn't like it was a time for me to just kind of blow off what I believed and kind of live, you know, a life just like everybody else did and kind of come back to faith later in life. But it was a time of, you know, now is the time to take that faith seriously. So, you know, that's something that I really embraced. I really have a lot of good friends from back then who are still in the faith, still good friends to this day. I mean, I even met my wife in that youth group. So, you know, so we've been married for 19 years, but that time in my life was really, really crucial. And I always kind of felt like what I was doing musically, because I really started musically in that youth group, just a group of friends. It started as, hey, we performed at a talent show. It turned into a Christian hip hop group, and it turned into an opportunity for us to minister in the projects. So we would go out and rap in the projects as a part of outreach from my church. And so I really always kind of saw what I was doing. Hey, I don't have all those people around me anymore that I used to do music with, but I felt like it was an extension of that ministry. Like that there's some fruit from all those people who poured into my life. And so that's what I kind of, wanted it to represent.
That's what's up, man. Chopping up with the fellas from Polished Arrow Music. So one of the things that I have been really excited about this year when it comes to this art form is we're celebrating 50 years of hip hop. And as someone who has been around literally since the beginnings, give my age away, it's amazing for me to see where hip hop is now, its influence on the planet, and then to see how individuals, artists like yourselves, can take advantage of this art form to do so much and impact so many lives. So I'm curious, when I've had the opportunity to do interviews this year, it's a question I'm asking all of the artists. How does that resonate with you? The fact that we are, we're celebrating 50 years of this art form. So all of y'all as MCs, producers, I'm gonna ask each individual one of y'all. I'm gonna start with you, Just James. The impact of being able to do this and be a part of this art form that's 50 years old.
Oh man, hip hop has been such a big part of who I am, man, and my identity. And when I became a Christian, it wasn't something that I easily wanted to just jump into doing, but it was definitely a gift I knew that God had given me. And so, uh, hip hop, like, man, like, you talk about, like, you were just talking about like Stephen Wiley's, but man, like, my influences were like you were saying, like the Nas's, the Rakims, the guys that really just kind of laid the foundation in the early days for hip hop, and to see where it's at now is it's actually amazing to see, because it's so engrafted into culture today. But the thing is with us too is, like, we're seeing how the impact of what hip hop has done, um, from a I guess from a different standpoint too. Obviously God's hand is upon it, but it's we're seeing lives change through what we do,
Yeah, yeah,
and we're seeing lives change uh through this form of hip hop that we do,
yeah,
and it's a beautiful thing, and so, um I guess for me, I just kind of look at it from a bigger aspect, man, and I'm grateful to be a part of hip hop,
yeah.
but I'm even grateful to be used by God to allow me to use this form to to uh to really just share the gospel, man, and really just impact people's lives and to see people's lives just change through it. And so,
Word up, word up. That's what's up, man. Polished Arrow Music live in the neighborhood. Hey, yo, Precise. I gotta, nah, Precise. Same question, B.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm a firm believer that hip hop's the most influential culture in the world, man. Like everything is influenced by hip hop, and so to be a part of that, to see the influence that it's had on me, obviously, growing up in church, but thinking of your Nas's, your J's, your um, all these cats, Wu-Tang, all these dudes that really shaped me as a young man and wanted they were everything that I wanted to be. Um, and then seeing dudes like Ambassador and Manchild and Know the Verbs, these dudes that were using the same culture to
Word,
glorify God.
word.
That was a game changer for me, man, and it made me realize, like, you don't have to be corny to glorify Jesus through music. And so that was a huge influence on me when I came across dudes like that. And so now to be able to contribute to that culture and pour into this culture uh the way that God allows us to, I mean, that's just that's leaves me speechless sometimes, really.
That's what's up, B. That's what's up. Well, let's do this, man. First off, man, thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all taking the time to talk to my audience here in the Northwest as well as all over the planet. But if people are hearing this, hearing of you for the first time, and want to continue to follow the journey or tap in with y'all individually, anybody who's watching the video live stream, they can see that you got your ats up on the screen right now. But for our listeners, because we terrestrial radio first and foremost. So for our listeners, man, if people want to tap in with y'all, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, I think the easiest way is Instagram. It's probably where we're the most active right now, which is at Polished Arrow Music. And then, from there you could find all of us. You could just follow there to collectively see all that we're doing. And it's just been amazing, man. The following is growing organically, and people are paying attention to what it is that we're doing. And the love that we've gotten up to this point is amazing. But I would say that's probably the best place you could follow us. The rest of us individually, at least, are pretty active on Twitter and also things like that. So we'd love for y'all to check us out.
That's what's up, man. All right, I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna have y'all go out on one more joint. I'm gonna have y'all go out on the big picture. This is a joint that Precise You and Intellect did. Y'all want to speak on that one right quick?
Yeah, I think the big picture, the title really kind of speaks for itself. The big picture, is really just about focusing on what's most important. And a lot of times we are short-sighted. We don't see things from a larger perspective. And so, that's what, me and Precise, we just really kind of just go in on that. And that joint right there, it's from a joint project from Precise and myself called The Art of Grace. And those songs are really just kind of just filled with a lot of in-depth things when it comes to the things of God. So, the big picture just really kind of just, fits hand in glove with that theme.
That's what's up, man. We're going to get into this one, man. The big picture, the fellas from Polished Arrow Music. Once again, man, thank y'all so much for coming through the neighborhood. Dex can be a witness to the fact that y'all got a platform right here. You know what I mean? So this is not just a one-time situation, man. Let me know how I can continue to be a platform for y'all, for the movement. And anytime y'all want to tap in, all you got to do is say the word.
Appreciate you, brother.
Come on now.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we played a joint from Dex. We about to get into this joint from Precise and Intellect. There's a third member of the collective. I ain't got no music, so I'm just.
I got some music coming. I got new music coming. I did drop a mixtape back in November. You can get that on Bandcamp, and you hit me up on social media. You can find that on there. The links to that on there.
I'll send the joint to you, DJ Klyph. I'll send you something. There's a couple favorites I have from that mixtape, man. You'll enjoy a few of those. So I'll make sure to get some your way.
There we go. I'm watching my email, B. Fellas, once again, man, truly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Y'all be blessed.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Peace.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna get to this one, man. This is the big picture right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Straight out of Portland, you're in the mix with DJ Klyph.
See the big picture now. Come with it now. Come with it now. Come with it now. Got the same mission. Gotta come with it. Got the same mission. Gotta come with it. See the big picture now. Picture now. Hey, yo, it's funny how they want to write us all off, saying we're corny, but the whole style's bit off, making that money, yet still holding on to a loss. I'll gladly stay broke with my eyes on the cross. I could sell out to sell and make a little change, but I probably fail, so I'm staying the same. Use my gift to bring light to corners of darkness. I want to be more than just a hip-hop artist. I'm hoping to bring faith to those that are hurt and not concerned with blowing up. I'm a whole different person. I've experienced a change I want to give to others. Gotta treat this moment like my last. Might not get another, might not make a dime, but not in it for self. Just want to share hope like I was giving some help. If they hate, they can hate, but that ain't my place. Talk behind my back, but they'll never say I'm fake. See the big picture now. Now we come with it now. We gotta come with it now. Come with it now. Got the same mission. Gotta come with it. Got the same mission. Gotta come with it. See the big picture now. Picture now. We getting down.
Thank God that I'm thinking long range. I had to switch lanes after going through some growing pains. I'm so against the grain, not aiming for fame. It ain't worth the thing when we're talking foreign exchange. Currently, the currency is worthless when what you purchase has no eternal purpose. You can cash that check, but when last I checked, treasure outside of Christ is either bootleg or suspect. Subject to the elements, measures to preserve the earth's trash are irrelevant. That's why I represent the gospel that's heaven sent, while I'm still dwelling in my temporary tenement and I ain't gotta pay rent. Thank God that he helped me beat the odds with the staff and the rod. They comfort me while the rest of them are coming for me. Man, they're blind, but they're about to see who God is.
See the big picture now. Now we come with it now. We gotta come with it now. Come with it now. Got the same mission. Gotta come with it. Got the same mission. Gotta come with it. See the big picture now. Picture now. We getting down. We getting down. We living now. So we getting down. We living now. So we getting down. We living now. We getting down. We getting down. We living now. We getting down. We living now.
Wind at my face, hand at my heels. At the end, I'm winning this race. Only thinking I chill with children. Don't ever try to stagnate the magnet. Put this money on the line, never make the bag wait. I just add weight to the bag until the bag break. That holy swag make the cash get the gas face. In the first place, I got no business coming in last place. My birthplace taught me not to stop. I'm more advanced than my classmates. I came into the game on a fast break and I'm gang like Billy Badgate. The protagonist and I narrate in the same slang that Billy has. I can't stop. If I don't work, then I won't eat. Time keeps running like a river, it don't cease. In the mind of a super, there's no peace. Can't stop running like I'm ducking from police. Stop. Cool how they try and do me like coaches. The flow so obese, it's bringing a slow lead. I keep a crowd satisfied, bringing them cold heat. I'm gratified, grinning, bringing no gold teeth. Yo, stop. You know them cameras is gon' see. My hammers ain't for brandishing. If Canada's on me, please. You ain't with no amateurs, homie. Philly ain't known for cheesesteak sandwiches only. Stop, yo. I'm at the top where it's lonely. I got everybody mean mugging like Nick Nolte, but nah, I won't stop, won't drop, won't retire. I am my own supplier, selling goods to the buyer, the torch to the eye of the storm, a on fire. The data translator, each journal chart higher. They requested my IG. I replied, denied. Tell me I'm in the top 3. They ain't never lied. Stop doing that play cake. The Paris for the ride. It costs 2 to 5. The door suicide. Testing the door to be your suicide. No matter which corner of the globe you reside. 215, dumb decide when it comes to the job getting done. What am I? The God of the microphone, praise the Lord. Anybody disagree with me, then raise your sword. I'm Agent Orange, poisonous, amazing poems, and the band keeps raging on. Listen to me, I don't stop. No, I don't quit. Yo, I don't stop. Yo, I don't quit. I laid in my bed and thought about everything. The light, dark, and the heavy things. The house, the kids, the wedding rings. And in a piece that I'd never seen. Divine light that'll shine so bright and so white. It's like they got it out of Medellin. Let me set a scene. The fruits of your talents hanging in the balance like a brand new evergreen. It come crashing down as soon as the machete swings. Looking for better things. Looking for that same energy that talk but never bring. No original thought. Anti-inflammatory medicinal bar. Special edition. A pause for combat. Hey, gone and we lost. My man was heavy on my mind, so I gave him a call. Remember when I couldn't picture this vision at all? A little riddle only time intended to solve. While foundations tend to hide all the little flaws. Fresh off an R&R. We celebrate the healing scars. Back to back like it's no tomorrow. Another chapter for the memoir. Here we are.
Everything I did for you. After all you put me through. Maybe then you'll start to see everything you mean to me.
Come on.
Everything I did for you.
Yeah.
After all you put me through.
Okay.
Maybe then you'll start to see everything you mean to me.
I laid in my bed and thought about everything. And you know what idle time bring? It bring you further from the place where you design schemes that had your life tucked deep behind the glass screen, picturing perfection. When perfect just a perception, a fantasy that lasts long as an erection. There's no discretion. You've been ill-advised. The look in her eyes, behind the pain and disdain lies a truer God. Remembering the better times. You know shit just happened. She heard better lines, tiptoeing around the house. Quiet little mouse. Maybe she ignored all the warning signs. Reality kinda mortifying. Y'all apart in the future, kinda horrifying. Faded picture, broken glass, let a little time pass. You see, it's love here and there's no denying. Black man, so defiant, all wound up like Nolan Ryan. Ready to take the battlefield with his soldiers dying. Whole time got wifey on his shoulder crying. Got a Miyagi on your side, why you Cobra Kaiing? He admitted my sex drive is me. Man's in recovery, but relapse into a pair of double D's somewhere inside of Doubletree, right outside Montgomery. This is how it comes to be when you get into a slide underneath. Talking about a cycle never broken, I'm exposing what was done to me for generations. Exhibit some more patience. A little piece is all we chasing.
Everything I did for you. After all you put me through. Maybe then you'll start to see everything you mean to me.
Yeah.
Everything I did for you. After all you put me through.
Okay.
Maybe then you'll start to see everything you mean to me.
The UBN Movie of the Week, Everything, starring Wendell Pierce as Fonte and Kenan Thompson as rapper Big Pooh, coming this fall.
Yeah, I got trouble in my mind, double for my kind. We're so deep in the back row, feet are in the black holes, bubbling over. How can I find me to recover in the mind? Could have other others with the rhyming, finding I'm covered in a sign. It's a covenant of time. Never again will I flood feet. Said it again, said it within, said it when they made the flood cease. Curse to the ground we've been living, when they fly for the living, in the sky we've been given. It's the promise of a prism, all the promise of grace is upon us. I'm on the shame on we model knowledge, do I mean it's on the song and the prominent. Move around, move around, move around, move around, move around. Tuesday rock. Who they got in a threat level, midnight doomsday clock. Soon they thought, who's they drop in that West Coast fresh haiku they top. West. Haiku soliloquies, prose and poems I used for healing me roads to roam. The throne was home that's known by those who proved ability. Move on, you clone. Yo, I really be killing the dealer stealer with no move of their own. Can I be both and then I be scattered mentally? Both and then I be battered. Time after time, leave my family behind. All the memories, hope the family matters. Move around, move around.
Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want. Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want. Can't put them down, I'm turning up. I'm thinking about, got me stuck. I got money now, so love is cheap. You should do something with yourself, always worry about me. I done got you bags galore. So why you bothering me for? When we go in the store, get whatever you want. So when I stay out late, let me do what I want. Go to my city, tell me why we ain't done in it. We could go to the club, long as I have fun in it. If you play with my baby, get yellow taped. But lately you've been on my back, so I need some space. Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want. Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want. Shorty got real flaws with a flawless face. When you worried about me, I'm only worried about getting paid. Come and go when you want, let you do whatever you please. Look dead in your face, I can never replace you. I'm rolling, babe. Put this on your tongue if you wanna feel like me. Got a lot going on, I know it's hard to deal with me. Never let it get to my head, I'm staying solid. Baby, you can bet on me, I'm already all in. Go to my city, tell me why we ain't done in it. We could go to the club, long as I have fun in it. If you play with my baby, get yellow taped. But lately you've been on my back, so I need some space. Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want. Lately, I just wanna be by myself. I can't hold it and it's burning. I'm the only one that's earning, so let me do what I want.
Yeah. Shout out to Nav. His latest single, Lately. Yo, big ups to Polished Arrow for coming through the neighborhood, man. It was so dope to chop it up with them fellas. So much more coming, so you definitely want to be on the lookout for that right here on X-Ray FM. Saturday Night Live, y'all. Hey, y'all, I want to get into this joint, Scary Stories. We had Cody Pope, Byron G live in the neighborhood a little while ago. We were talking about this one from the project. Meet me in Gate City, man. We gonna get into it, man. This is Scary Stories right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
You know the schizo, kicking flows for all around the road, then they go. Look, herb, I'm not a nerd, I smoke once and kick flows. Abstract rap simple with this street format. You know the schizo. Understand there is science to this rhyme. Then they go. Yo, don't talk to me about a rapper with no book of flames. Don't look away, I'll burn the bridge with one book of flames. Shook with shame, took a look and played a crooked game. Hooks are sang, but the words you say don't mean a thing. You own your masters cause nobody wants trash. Don't flaunt, that means a label won't call back. Do something of magnitude before flexing attitude. Say you don't give a until people are mad at you. Only positive vibes, okay, you opportunist. Surround yourself with toxic people just to push your music. Integrity and sacrifice means honor before success. Can't be neutral when people be lying to the press. Here to remind minds that rappers are actors too. What's this man's intention with all the questions he asking you? Some clearly wanna run till they fall face first. Instead of going the slow climb, set the pace first. What tastes worse? The bitter pill of friends becoming foes, or someone who plans to use against you what they know? All one and the same, all one and the equal. We both can't live, you gotta die before the sequel. Art gave me life, taking yours is not a problem. Heart punch with a knife before they say they got him. This shit I do, take every penny in breath. So no, I have no fear, I'm already friends with death. Why so serious? Cause life's so hard. Somehow, a lot of these frauds still left me scarred. Trusted in people who wouldn't give me a crumb to live. Having to navigate humanity, still swinging, still fighting, not sure why trying. Y'all tough on song, Facebook, all crying. May probably sell your girl out for views. I'm the world's nightmare, nobody dream of you. You know the schizo, kicking flows for all around the road, then they go. Look, herb, I'm not a nerd, I smoke once and kick flows. Abstract rap simple with this street format. You know the schizo. Understand there is science to this rhyme. Then they go. Look.
Too busy to think, and my eyes too busy to blink just to see the bigger picture. Had a visit a shrink. Mirrors and legends on walls, and the city is ink. The traffic and sewers stink, but it keep me in sync.
We ride on the brink, something so ill and distinct. First could barely get a wink, like they think I'm extinct. Now we enterprise the vibe, skating on beats like the ring. We go back like spitting the ciphers, full circle we link.
Politicians breaking the law despite the evidence. Help the poor all of a sudden worry about the deficit. What I represent, political parties are hesitant. At town halls are scared to pick me to question the president.
So relevant, like people fighting for change in these last days. Seem so strange, media stay gassing like propane. Like black lives ain't no thing, sports and entertain. Gotta control the narratives, yo, snap the ball and chain.
Introducing X to fight the power generation. Post baby boomers, Jim Crow segregation. Knowledge is self-ever, the science of creation. Innovative communication, stakes are raising. Introducing X to fight the power generation. Post baby boomers, Jim Crow segregation. Knowledge is self-ever, the science of creation. Innovative communication, stakes are raising.
Most people perspective is hands out, show me the entrance. So life is really more like playing chess mixed with Tetris. No stress, kid, there's never no guesses in these sketches. The failure turns successes is the view to express this.
Every 4 years is confusion expected about who's elected. The news is projected. The school academic reckon I respected. All the school you selected, only shoes you collected.
The world shifted, feel like something is missing. So we stay on mission, feed peeps and teach them how to go fishing. Change is constant, reboot the whole system. Nothing new under the sun. time we redo old rhythms.
Our music shed light views through prisms, reflect different colors, beliefs, and humanism. Using words like lost, crude, rude, and prison have become euphemisms for youth and wisdom.
People like me, I've been learning from hip hop since I was a kid, and I feel like hip hop culturally has taught me more about the world and life than any other thing I've come in contact with thus far.
X-Ray FM, welcome to the neighborhood. Yo, so I don't know if y'all have seen the video from South by Southwest. Yo, shout out to my guy Danny Ocean. You know I'm right here from X-Ray FM. DJ Shado. They gave us a show talking about coming through to the Cliff Notes live situation. Yo, please come through, man. I'm so looking forward to this interview, having to chop it up. A chance to chop it up with Talilo, man. It's gonna be really, really dope. But been watching this video from South by Southwest with Redman just like doing what Redman does, just kicking verses, Cypher Sounds, Dave Chappelle, Just Blaze, like so many people in the video. It's so crazy. I don't know. I follow Cypher Sounds on IG, so I know he posted it. I think some other people may have posted it as well. The video is crazy. It's so dope. Man, I love hip hop. I truly, truly love hip hop. Yo, let me throw this up right quick. Hold up. So anybody who's watching the live stream, you see that's what Danny was talking about right there, man. But whether you're watching the live stream or whether you are listening on terrestrial radio, just in case you don't know, you are listening to X-Ray FM. KXRY Portland, 91.1 and 107.1 FM, and on the coast in the Halem, Manzanita, and Rockaway Beach at 91.7 FM, streaming online and on demand at xray.fm. It's the second hour of the show, man. I'm gonna rock with y'all for one more hour before I step aside for Grand National Radio from the Bay to PDX, Brookfield Deuce, Monty Draper, Kevin Allen, DJ Slowpoke, and a whole bunch of other folk. Just bringing you good music, all kinds of stuff, man. If you want to know any of the joints that I played, I'm posting them as I play them on the X-Ray FM website. So if you go to www.xray.fm, right there on the front page, you get an opportunity to see the joints that I'm playing. And you can also click on the playlist link, and then you get to see songs that I've been playing throughout the first hour of the show. Speaking of the first hour of the show, man, once again, shout out to all of the fellows who came through the first hour of the show from Polished Arrow Music. My guy, Dex, the nerd who loves Jesus. It was so dope to have him back on. Haven't talked to him in a minute. I haven't had him on in a minute either. And I had a chance to chop it up with Intellect, Just James, and Pro Sice. So you're going to be hearing more from those fellas right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood. Listening to music right now from Mike and Keys from the project Formula One. Shout out to my guy, DJ House Shoes, for making this available for all of us to hear, all of us to consume, all of us to celebrate these young cats, man. This project is dope, for real, for real. Yo, man, it's so crazy. I had a chance to see I was really looking forward to seeing once I saw that it was advertised, seeing the De La Soul interview on Jimmy Fallon. And if you haven't had a chance to check it out, man, I would highly, highly recommend checking that out. It was amazing. It was amazing. The interview was dope. The performance was dope. They performed with the Roots. Black Thought did Dave's verses. Bruh, it's funny. I saw somebody talk about like getting emotional, and that's how I was, man. It was so dope, and I'm so happy for the fellas and things that are happening for them now in terms of how their music, their catalog is being so celebrated right now. But of course, as everyone has said, it's definitely bittersweet for it to happen, and Dave not be here to see it. But we definitely celebrate life. We celebrate these fellas, and if you have been a listener of Welcome to the Neighborhood, you know how I feel about the whole Native Tongue crew, the whole golden era, really. But if you're new to the show, you will get to hear that and know that De La is a foundation, is a part of what I do on the radio. So we don't get into a joint, man. This is from the project The Grind Dates, a joint called Church. Spike Lee kicks this one off, man. So this is how we're gonna start the second hour. Welcome to the Neighborhood right here on X-Ray FM. Let's go.
Peace. This is Spike Lee, a.k.a. Shelton Jackson Lee, a.k.a. loving husband and father of Tanya, Satchel, and Jackson. I'm here with De La Soul, a.k.a. De La, a.k.a. The Plugs. We're about to get in this song Church, a.k.a. It's Reality.
Hey, yo, wake up. Wipe the sleep from your eye cracks. It's time to focus, y'all. Fix your IMAX. In other words, listen to the brother's words. Ingest these antidotes with hope. Then you may learn how to cope. It's not always good just to get by. Who's covering your stakes when you bet high? You're chasing cars, clothes, and rocks. Identify with the goods you got. Make sure it's BS one, not imperfect, leaving you unclear. I really don't care to see your tattoos there. I'd rather see you graduate the school year. Black folk, go put a book in your face. But first, give the hook a taste. Bring the preacher in. Heal, y'all. We come to healing. It's real. It's real. It's realer than real. Realer than real. Heal, y'all. We come to healing. So let it heal. It's real. It's real. It's realer than real. Realer than real. Sick world that we live in, let some tell it. Some put it in books, some yell it. You need to make your own choice, get your own voice. Set your soapbox up, let the talk fight. Pull your socks up, to walk right. Or the chalk might outline you one day. You ought to try stepping outside you one day. You circle around yourself like you the answer to the question of your inner self. But keep your falsehoods to a minimum. We all need a little church, a life update, keyword update. If they don't serve change, don't fight the bait. Instead of giving you a share, serving you a dish, I lead you to the water, show you how to fish. Ain't nothing wrong with making that bread with it. Don't let the bread get to your hand, get it? And that minute, when you can't stand alone, I want to stand up, give all the pretend up, and get a full glass of my demands up. The wine runner throw a sip the man's cup. There's something in our words that can heal. Showing up real. Heal, y'all. We come to heal. So let it heal, yo. It's real. It's real. It's realer than real, realer than real. Heal, y'all, we gonna heal it. So let it heal. It's real, so real. It's realer than real, for real, for real. The early bird gets the worm in this rotten apple. But explore deeper, you'll find a seed. Plant more ether, get your mind free. Grow passionate, put your life's last in it. You holding fear too close, unfasten it. And like old age invade youth, invade falseness with truth. Replace rebelling with rebirth. Face through dwelling, dash the turf. Now kick back and put your feet up on the sofa, bruh. Relax, learn how to punch back. And do your work to the max. The payoff's much sweeter than the payback. Even the haystack needle wouldn't play that. So let's pray at church, heal, y'all. We come to heal it. It's real, it's real. It's realer than real, realer than real. Heal, y'all. We come to heal it. So let it heal. It's real, it's real. It's realer than real, realer than real.
Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars like they come from outer space. Heavy, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars. Like, yeah, I'm heavy gunning like 1 in a million, gunning these bars to like 1 billion, running these stars to like 1 trillion miles to Mars. Cause I like to see you snicker before you hide your scars. And my life's a threat, don't test me, bet don't guess me. Y'all better take me serious, better yet go bless me. And I don't trip cause your best don't stress me. Y'all ain't that hot now, but you can find me with that next beat. I'm saying, can't y'all see this danger with that flesh beat? Bondage in your set, so we here to set your set free. Swing a hot sword of the spirit, call me Jet Li. Preach the word of God, so respect the one who sent me. Cause he sent me to break bread and break it plenty with anyone who crossed my path. Hashtag perfection envy. Bomb with Sivion from here on, direction Bentley. If you ain't on the team, reflection envy. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars like we come from outer space. Heavy, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, heavy, shooting for the stars like we come from outer space. Yeah. You can find me walking the streets, packing heat, but my feet don't touch, cause I'm stepping on outer faith much, and my king so clutch. Like a precious diamond, so please don't touch, unless you've been waiting in line to feel the rush. Fingers on the trigger, hush, blast demons into dust. Sitting on the Mavericks, we battled against the lust of this world. Trust of this world must go, dust off the rust of this world, cause the sun don't come from this world, yeah. So we gunning and we sunning on them heavy. Liquor shot 3 times to show y'all that we ready. Keep them steady, aim locked tight on that dark space that's gunning to block light. Yeah, I rock mics, deliver my heart right, cause it's all been light and developing y'all sight. Yeah, y'all start fights not knowing I've been tight with the most high heavenly space. We take flight. Yeah, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars. Shoot. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars. for the stars, shooting for the stars. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars like we come from outer space. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars like we come from outer space. Running these bars to like a billion, running these stars to like a shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars like we come from outer space. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars like we come from outer space. Shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars, shooting for the stars. Head, gun. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot.
Yeah, Gorilla Californians. Open the doors, people pouring in, mask on, Mandalorian. The chandelier shaking, vibrating, half with a beat for your chest like a cold blue patient. Clear. It's Sandman smashing a bear, prison tattoo with a tear, Ross I shimmy with a sear, type of pillar still standing when the structure collapsed. Wasn't feeling the terrain, so I restructured the map. The Punisher in the Hell's Kitchen, frenemies with the devil and OD fatigues, burying MCs with a shovel. Collie's propane tank spraying spark 7-Eleven, make a joke out of a stone cold killer. Frank Trevin, keep the engine revving. I'll be back in a cool second. White bags and dollar signs, skip past grocery lines, hosiery over my eyes, woke up in a cold sweat. Finger on the biometric for the Glock by the bed. Gorilla Cali beat my chest, King Kong. It's Magic, Kobe, and LeBron. I want the bags with the green dollar signs, then I'm gone. They continue the marathon. Left, right, hook, watch me get it on. Reduce school so we ain't gotta starve. Know that respect always comes with a cost. Gorillas cut from a different cloth. And yo, get it poppin'. You tell me who want it. Blaze your block up. Your heart rate the only thing dropping. I'm stacking profits. Apply the West is my office. My left don't know my right. That shows I ain't a novice. Don't return a vomit. See, I hustle for my next. When you mention the zoo, just know you looking at the best. That's how with the gold fronts. I'm paving my lane. Aim with the crane to blow you straight up the frame. Turn pain in the chains. I came to the rain. One of a kind. Me and that lane was never the same. Treat that roach with brave. Now watch him pop. Oh, you thought I don't raise up like the stocks. I'm brown as a dirt, though I glow the spot. Knew you was a poser, cause you pose for the cops. Dodge the jakes and make cake. We ready to rock. In case the ops wanna play, ready or not. What? Gorilla Cali beat my chest, King Kong. It's Magic, Kobe, and LeBron. I want the bags with the green dollar signs, then I'm gone. They continue the marathon. Gorilla Cali beat my chest, King Kong. It's Magic, Kobe, and LeBron. I want the bags with the green dollar signs, then I'm gone. And continue the marathon. Yeah, check it. It's that beat on your chest, no sing along. We always here for the smoke, baby, no Cheech and Chong. The jungle is mine for me to feed upon. It's only 2 words to describe me, King and Kong. You can ring me along. We on them skyscraper swats, cutting close to them planes just like a mock razor. Great vape in the vape, you smell a pop flavor. Lines like a 2 with the grain without the side taper. High haters, it's Riggy from by the corner store. Used to go half with Jermaine to get a 4 for 4. Transplanted to Cali, now I'm the aura lord. Drop the hoop dreams for 5 mics and Source Awards. So just stand at attention and clear the corridor. You either with or against, baby, the choice is yours. Always speaking the truth, I do my thing in the booth. Back silver, I'm the king of the truth. Hey yo, Gorilla Cali beat my chest, King Kong. It's Magic, Kobe, and LeBron. I want the bags with the green dollar signs, then I'm gone. And continue the marathon. Left, right, hook, watch me get it on. Reduce school so we ain't gotta starve. Know that respect always comes with a cost. Gorillas cut from a different cloth. Not the same, yo. Half of the beat. Gorilla
Cali. Live on X-Ray FM. Just playing music, playing joints for you, man. You know what it is. It's Saturday Night Live. Straight out of Portland, Oregon. All over the planet. Good music, for real, for real. I'm gonna rock with y'all for another 45 minutes or so before I get up out of here, because it's gonna be time for us to enjoy Grand National Radio from the Bay to the PDX, man, bringing you that good music. Good music, for real, for real. Yo, shout out to everybody who's on X-Ray, man. Like I said, Saturday Night Live. My guy Kevin Berry Old School Reminisce Show, Intuitive Navigation, you know, Grand National Radio coming up next. My guy DJ Ambush with Eastern Standard Time. Just like good music for you, from us. It's the gift. Speaking of that, I need to be playing something from my guy Omega Watts. Yo, once again, man, if you missed the first hour, you get an opportunity to go back and listen to it. If you go to X-Ray FM, click on the show link, go to your favorite shows. You can go back and listen to tonight's episode. Once I'm done, you get to go back and listen to it. Dope interview that I had with Polished Arrow music artists and musicians. But I got some more joints to hit you with, man. My guy J57 just hit me with a new one that he's got a new project he's about to drop, man. This is a single called Raw Authentic. He got a bunch of guest MCs on here, man. He got Locksmith on here. He got Dylan on here. A whole bunch of people, man. So we can get into that. I'm gonna get into this. This Players joint. It's one of those that just gets stuck in your head. So I'm gonna get into that. We got new music from Harrison that he just dropped, featuring MED and Guilty Simpson. I gotta get into a joint from the Sky Zoo record, man. If you haven't heard the Sky Zoo record, The Mind of a Saint is fire. Sky Zoo and the other guys. We can get into that here in the second hour. So you know, good music coming at you. We're gonna start it off with a joint from my guy J57. Once again, this is Raw Authentic. New music right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Raw, authentic verse, immersed in this augmented reality. Navigating my way, fall 7 off of this balance beam, but up 8. I've seen life through L's eyes, but I won't let it be truncated. Pump faking, your offense is a fallacy. Been driving, won't pump brakes. Been grinding, no lunch break. Been shining so unfazed. Some say I should be listed with the great. Some hating, summation, no indication that those holding hatred of indication is flow, more than greatness and incubation. Let's go, won't wait on your invitation.
Krylon cans, stashed in my pants when $150 hit my chase. Pulled over, popped out, did the hammer dance. Moves probably off beat like Denzel at the end of training day. Got something to say to clock their chest like Flavor Flav. This Chicago house, they electrolyte like Gatorade. Bass make them jump back like a fadeaway, cut like a razor blade. I'm raw authentic, float on this beat like McFly on the hoverboard. Bravado, soprano, walk in the lab, relax, smash their motherboard, delete their verse.
Trying to be raw authentic, though my reality is augmented. I'm present at times, so I'm one of those guys y'all like to call gifted. Starving artist, spill my heart through these paragraphs. My life is just one long run-on sentence. You ever seen a man clap back at you knowing he got one arm missing? See, I got all my limbs, but all I meant, future Hall of Famer coming off the bench, and one day it'll all make sense.
It's raw, so y'all should let me cook. The authentic, genuine article. Actors get their Emmys took. These semi-crooks are not as villainous as Dylan feeling is. I got behind the wheel and took a spill, but we still in this. Who would have thought after all of these years that I would still be here in the flesh? Fresh. I got regrets, but I gave it my best and respect who the mirror reflects. Yes, the clearer it gets, I can sense I've only been seasoned. I'm the type who'll die trying to live up to what he believes in.
Okay, I'm raw, cynic, y'all timid, y'all gimmicks only get applause when it's nothing left to stand behind. A false sense of accomplishment, cause your homie tossed you a compliment. The consequence brought that in front of Locke, but I'm not convinced. Not on the fence. How did you try to make sense? How don't accommodate slips? I just get better evolving and separate all of you rappers who never say shit. You're not sincere, I sense the fear and it's seeping out. The seeds of doubt cemented, I'm raw, authentic. Come see me now.
I'll work my fingers down to the bone, yeah. To try to my fingers down to the bone.
All right, are you having a good time so far? Sure glad to have you as a part of this live audience, this next album. So, like Vaughn said, if you can't let your hair down, then take it off. We want some noise in here this evening.
Jack of all trades, I have mastered on. The elephant in the room, I'm a mastodon. Shortcuts on the beats, accomplish great feats. Show any little thing you are rapping on. January born date, I'm a Capricorn. Little cutie caught my eye and attracted John. Says she feeling my style, hope to sing too wild, but maybe later we could go reenact the porn. Let me digress, keep my business to the chest. When I reach out, don't call, bruh, just shoot a text. Raleigh's finest, voice reach out to Budapest. Talent gets you so far, hard work could do the rest. This will be your inspiration to motivate. Two-step to this joint will cultivate. Spread love to my people, give a hand when they need to. But ish, you know they're still known to hate.
La 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 la.
Come again.
La 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 la.
Master ting, bashing ting. They let me on the earth when they were rapturing. So I guess I'm a hellboy, fist tip the bellboy. Don't worry, son, I got your back like a deltoid or a trapezius. It's a new dawn for them cats who tried to rap greasiest. See, we kicks nothing but the raw uncut for your ass and never keep it behind museum glass. Out in the open, I hunt down trash. Got them in my scope, waiting for word to pass. I'm a hitman agent, 47 right the fiber wire line, shut down your battle station. Amazing, futuristic, like Miguel O'Hara, bring terror when we connect like Velcro. An old school, put a shell in your toe, screaming this is the way, like my name's Mando or DMC. I'm a CMC, and if you ever say bash, you gon' see MCs get down.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I come again.
La 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 la.
Again.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ha ha.
Bash.
Yeah, cause girls is players too. Yeah, yeah, cause girls is players too. Keep it playing, baby. Cause girls is players too. Ladies getting money all around the world, cause girls is players too. What you know about living on the top? Penthouse suites, looking down on the ops. Took her for a test drive, left them on the lot. Time is money, so I spend it on a watch. Hold on, little bitty showing through the white tee. You can see the thong busting on my tight jeans. Okay, rocks on my fingers like he wanna wife me. Got another shorty, she ain't nothing like me. Yeah, about to catch another fight. Yeah, the apple bottom make him wanna bite. Yeah, I just wanna have a good night. I just wanna have a good night. Hold up, if you don't know, now you know. If you broke, then you gotta let him go. You could have anybody, any money, mo. Cause when you a boss, you could do what you want. Yeah, cause girls is players too. Yeah, yeah, cause girls is players too. Keep playing, baby. Cause girls is players too. Ladies Ladies getting money all around the world, cause girls is players too. I go on and on and on again. He blowing on my phone, but I'm ignoring him. He thinking he the one, I got like 4 of him. Yeah, I'm sitting first class like bad Victorian. Came a long way from rag to riches. 5-star bitch, yeah, I taste so delicious. Let him lick the plate, yeah, I make him do the dishes. Now he on news 12, cause a bitch we're missing. Sheesh, about to catch another fight. The apple bottom make him wanna bite. I just wanna have a good night. I just wanna have a good night. Hold up, if you don't know, now you know. If you broke, then you gotta let him go. You could have anybody, any money, more. Cause when you a boss, you could do what you want. Yeah, cause girls is players too. And it's time that we let them know that girls is players too. Keep it playing, baby. Cause girls is players too. Ladies getting money all around the world, cause girls is players too. Yeah. Yeah. The state I'm in is golden, eagle dollar. The beach shoes golden, too, from Guatemala. Plant seeds are the finest in a terracotta. Don't wanna take it there, but you know I got a Mazzadonna. Not a material girl or a prima donna. You witnessing greatness, this your highest honor. When I mention Vinci, call me Giovanna. Learn and look, watch her cook like she Benihana's. No reading my palms, I'm smacking with an empanada. The plate's full and I want the whole enchilada. Don't wanna take it there, but you know I gotta. I'm on a paper route, I'm on a paper route. Just care, cause you're only capable. I put it to your abs, cause I'm able to. Just mad, cause I'm making major moves. Before that, I only be with a love at, with a mask and the gloves at. I turn a wig to a dunce cap. So game up and I sponge that. Silence them, and I won that. Never mind where I hung at, slung at. I was a wild little young cat. I did that, and I does that. I still is, and I was that. Put it to a thug bag, pull shit and I tug that. Leave them bent like a hunchback. Acting like you know, but you don't know her. Yeah. Montreal side, what up? Montreal side, what
One, two. This is SKYZOO, Sky Zoo, live out the borough, and you're tuned in to Welcome to the Neighborhood with DJ Klyph on X-Ray FM. Let's get to it, baby.
Rest in peace to Bobby Hutton and all the legacies it wouldn't seem like I'm in touch with. The proud underground that they leave out the discussion. Call it finders keepers and then see how y'all adjust. And I was lucky where I never had to look far. It was like a lullaby before daddy took off. Singing how we got the free Huey, we got the free Huey. The vision bright enough where you could probably see it through me. With my fists up in the air, same shade as little Sambo. Reach for my umbrella, I was raised and let a cannon blow. Pancakes for everyone who need to get their plate filled. Pistols in the kitchen for whoever feel a way still. Younger me, taught that the world is under me. And to stand above it is to never stand comfortably. White man come for me? No, I ain't the typical 10-point program, honor it like it's biblical. All praise due here and know what to do if they bring Charles Game through here. The shit I overheard, knew the code just like how we get to know a bird. The revolution wasn't televised, but it was spoken word, and I heard every part of it. Bravery and no worry at the heart of it. Fully loaded clips, no bargaining. Admiring the beauty, what's in all of it. And Alton looked at me like, tell me what you thought of it. Right.
The 10-point program. Number one, we want freedom. We want the power to control the destiny of our black community. Number two, we want full employment for our people. Number three, we want an end to the robbery by the white man of our black community. Number four, we want decent housing fit to shelter human beings. Number five, we want education for our people.
All power to the people, cause your flag on the scale meant y'all power wasn't equal. Taught to take it back, shoot you down to help me reach you. The stories ain't alone, you be bound to get the sequel. Stand to know the risk, yet still the Lord's with you. Hand up over fist, first Bill O'Neill's and Roy Mitchell's. I was privy to it, me and mine is blessed to say that we can live and prove it. The same pride as yesterday is here tomorrow, right? But if you got some spare time that I can borrow, right? Then I'd love to put this on pause. Grew up off of strength, I come from pushing the cause. Built different now, I'd love to push you some raw. Built for the crown, won't none of them be ignored. They stole my beret, so pardon me if I call for applause. For living through the death of my history. Reparations every time I get a key. My 40 in a mule is when they load 40 in a mule. For every member they took from us, cordially confused. Panther in my blood, shameful of my business. But the way business been going, shame ain't too expensive, and I heard every part of it. The bravery and all the worry at the heart of it. Fully loaded clips, no bargaining. Admiring the beauty within all of it. The outer looked at me like, tell me what you thought of it.
Organized living, teaching ourselves, and we must arm ourselves. We have to put a shotgun in every door, from door to door, across this racist nation. UEP Newton says every black man, every Mexican American, every Indian, and every white radical has got to get themselves armed.
Yo, I heard every part of it. Bravery and all the worry at the heart of it. Fully loaded clips, no bargaining. Admiring the beauty within all of it. And Alton looked at me like, tell me what you thought of it. All power to the people. Always.
The panther was chosen as their symbol. It is a beautiful black animal which never attacks, but defends itself ferociously.
Yo. Check. Yeah, the grind don't stop around the clock hustle. Reality is known to burst your bubble. Sober in effect. Trying to keep your paper in check is a task cause the streets don't love you. Full court press, trying to navigate the mess you inherited. Dealing with these two-faced characters, staring in the eyes of a liar. Trying to find the truth for the mindless. Clarity removes all the blinders. Eyes on the prize, celebrate my guys in the sky. Many of them died on the front line. One time we put it in the sky, and I ain't gonna lie, it's like I saw his face when we chug wine. Spiritual medium, that's the reason probably why I'm seeing them. Chilling with the squad, feeling close to God when they're using me just to be with them. With a word they can keep it moving and show improvement until they greeting them.
Yeah. The trap don't stop around the clock. Service still my purpose, putting food in the pot. Keep fam nurtured in the habitat. Backstabbers, see jackers lurking, it's a circus act. Trained lion rappers, it's all cap. Black sky riders like the night out of sight. But the lovers still find you when the lights inside you. Push the 5, that's carbon at the margin every rhyme. Artillery by any means, infinity out of line like a shopping spree. Issues of dollar sign and short of dime monopoly. Trampoline and squares when I'm loading dice, 4 and 3s. Pick up the honey and the clientele. Y'all catching 3 o'clocks, capital L's. The Audi match my son, homie. You know it's a dub. From you ballin' 3 summers to get shackled in sales. 10 winners have sent racist children through mail. Reason I go demon on beats cause they wishing me hell. Yeah.
Chasing these bags, I got a bankroll. Yeah, money. You're talking down, he just a stain, no.
Got DTs watching us, they wearing plain clothes. 700 for the belt, we not the same, yo.
Cherry red bubble, pocket full of cash. Don't talk to me about last year, cause I ain't looking back. That nigga said he wanted smoke, then he took it back. Got the spot jumping all night. That book for crack. Grew up on bologna sandwiches. You know we took the scraps. Every time we made a triple work, you know we took the straps. Sat down for the ratchet and the drugs. Then I beat that shit. When you hear some numbers in this room, just don't repeat that shit. Hungry in them trenches, bro, look at me. You gonna eat that shit? When I wasn't said I be lit, I had to speak that shit. Now them pretty bitches on my but I don't need that bitch. Unless you got some bread, I got some then I delete that bitch. Chasing these bags, I got a bankroll. Yeah, money. Talking down, he just a stain, no.
Got DTs watching us, they wearing plain clothes. 700 for the belt, we not the same. We can't relate, my style not for the losers. Nudie jeans tight, cause the knots is protruding. Yeah, money. I'm known for taking thoughts on cruises. Bring her to shop where she chooses. Buying new links, cause my watch leave bruises. Perpetual, I don't stop, keep moving. Ain't chasing no chick, off top she choosing. Can't pronounce my kicks, stop, she clueless. And you can't tell who out here stacking knots, you foolish. Black as bank accounts look Jewish. Used to run the town serving users. Now I'm spending thousands at jewelers. Take that.
Chasing these bags, I got a bankroll.
Yeah, money.
Nigga talking down, he just a stain, no.
Got DTs watching us, they wearing plain clothes. 700 for the belt, we not the same, y'all.
Pump up the balls,
Turn it up, come on, come on.
Pump up the balls,
I said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump up the balls,
Louder, louder.
Pump up the balls,
I said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump the balls,
Turn it up, come on, come on.
Give us another bit.
I said the music ain't loud
Yeah,
enough.
that sound good. The balls,
Hey, yo, Klyph, where you at? Let's go.
From the styles of slave ships, poetry raised the fists. In DC, they slice spammers, give them lines like Kate Swiss. I emerged from that rubble with good trouble. John Lewis, we fluid. Now we travel amongst the stars like Hubble. Pump bass through the Alpine, the EQ prejudice. Buried up below 100 hertz, keeping me relevant. Priest of no master name, hit your city like acid rain in June. When you hear it, you can.
Pump up the balls,
Y'all famous cheese, screwing each other over for the rap race. DJ Cool Rock Stadiums, y'all scratching in cafes. We true to the nucleus of hip hop, we own it. So if you hear a wiki, tell your crew, jam on it. Yeah, we know. On the track team demo, so much weed on them, we had to camouflage in a green rental. Through that sunbeam window, they watching me with this thing. Man, I pump that shit louder, make them say my name. Yeah, come on. Pump up the balls,
Come on, come on, come on.
Pump the balls,
The music ain't loud enough.
Pump up the balls,
Turn it up, come on, come on.
DMV, West
I said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump the balls,
Pump up the volume.
Pump the
I
balls,
said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump the balls,
Hands up, one time.
Yeah, for so many years, see none of y'all promoters was getting with me. Now my composition book slaying niggas like Mississippi. Now y'all eating crow like Jim. Your whole life spins. That lady singing the shooter, so that hoe can't win. We locked into the game plan. My third eye vision reflect off the sun like some Ray Bans. Y'all know the culture is safe hands. All state, nah, that's the good hands. We the new brand. Verse classic, etched in your memory like some new brand. Cool when you at. Slim, I get you. Let them know that's the DC bat signal. We with you. DMV want the smoke, Slim. Y'all know how we get down from the city when they back 4 pounds. And flip your chest muscles upside down. That's what we pack the fire for. Plus my mind stay deeper than iron ore. The lion roars in that mic booth. We speak truth in tune for your spirit when you hear it sound.
I said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump up the balls, you.
Pump up the volume.
Pump the balls,
I said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump up the balls,
Turn it up, come on, come on.
We put y'all on notice,
I
son.
said the music ain't loud enough.
Pump the balls,
Louder, louder.
It's the no man.
I said the music ain't loud enough.
See demo. Pump the balls,
Turn it up, let's go. One time for Priest and No Man. One time for hip hop. Get your hands in the air if you love hip hop as much as we do. Somebody say ho.
Come on.
Say ho.
Yeah.
Say ho.
Come on. Pump up the balls, you.
Somebody scream real loud. Let's go. Pump up the volume.
Hip hop is what we do.
Louder, louder. Music ain't loud enough, man. Come on.
We gon' stay true.
Let's stay DJ Cool, Priest and No Man.
Yeah. It's for the culture. It's for the culture. DMV, where you at,
Somebody said they saw you. The person you were kissing wasn't me. And I would never ask you. I just kept it to myself. I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you creep in, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know. I think about it when I hold you. When looking in your eyes, I can't believe. And I don't need to know the truth. Baby, keep it to yourself. I don't wanna know.
They ain't real and they ain't puff. Ain't no place in this world that my feet ain't touched. I got visions that cost millions and make billions. Baby girl, we can make love and make trillions. Damn, baby, you my curse and my crush. I walk to the ends of the earth for your touch. Ride for you, cry for you, die for you. Never gonna say goodbye to you, never lie to you. Life ain't perfect, we just live it. What they say we did, we just did it. I'm the DeLeon sipper, bad getter with the top down, screaming out. Then let's go.
Touch you better than me. Watch you fall asleep. That you used to do to me. If you're better off that way. All that I can say, come back to me.
Whoa. Yeah. 21.
Had me crushing, I was cuffing like the precinct. How you go from housewife to a sneaky link? Got you running around in all type of Benzes and Rolls. Girl, you used to ride in the rinky dink. I'm the one put you in that Leontay. Fashion over model, I put you on the runway. You was rocking Coach bags, got you Sinead. Side to Frisco, I call her my baby. I got a girl, but I still feel alone. If you plan me, that mean my home ain't home. Having nightmares are going through your phone. Can't even record, you got me out my zone.
I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you creep in, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore.
21.
And if you creep in, please don't let it show.
Weekend.
Oh, baby, I don't wanna know.
Bad boy.
If you creeping, just don't let me find out. Get a hotel, never bring them to the house.
If you're better off that way, baby, all that I can say. If you're gonna do your thing, then don't go back to me.
Oh, it's another one. Yeah, and another one. Oh, it's another Yo, between my dreams and my day job, I push it along because most of my achievements ain't come from a song in a time where the youth feel like nobody bothers. I feel like we need less rappers and more fathers, someone who is direct with them, lovingly corrected them. But if it's not for social media, who will connect with them? I see the power of the words that I speak, but it should never override the things that parents should teach. Only question, I learn from everybody, even addicts. With all that's going wrong, why we seeking more fanatics? I rap because I challenge kids to critically think for themselves, to choose wisely. The world's on the brink of self-destruction. We could build it all from the ashes, but it starts in the soul and our hearts. That means the captions, attention captured. When I rap, they feel enraptured. I try to paint a picture of life that's never captured. I mean, I could go on, expose emotion multiple times, but I would rather speak on things that I'm a pro on. Like overcome a loss, being shy and neglect. Because I want things I say to have uplifting effects, but still in all, I ain't trying to judge, I'm just saying that if we're all powerful, then why you just playing? Tomorrow is a promise, use these moments to grow. Cause sooner or later, we gonna reap the things that we sow. But still in all, I ain't trying to judge, I'm just saying that if we all powerful, then why you just playing? Tomorrow is a promise, use these moments to grow. Cause sooner or later, we gonna reap the things that we sow. Hey yo, day in and day out, the streets look for leaders. Well, I don't understand that y'all think villains gonna free us. You think they really care about your family woes? You think they finish your struggles when your elders are gone? They only care when they hit with recalls from the Democrats. We try to play the good guy, but remember that they just a different wing, gonna sing vulture. Instead of independence, they just keep selling culture. If we don't got water, nation gon' die. And y'all focused on the drip, people gon' fry. All they do is talk down, don't fall to the point. We like frogs in a hot pot, brought the boiling point. Your favorite rappers flexing on his fans who's kids. Talk about his chain and his brand new whip. I'm trying to get you all to understand. If a man controls your most essential needs, then how are you a man? I ain't trying to judge, I'm just saying that if we're all powerful, then why you just playing? Tomorrow is a promise, use these moments to grow. Cause sooner or later, we gonna reap the things that we sow. But still in all, I ain't trying to judge, I'm just saying that if we all powerful, then why you just playing? Tomorrow is a promise, use these moments to grow. Cause sooner or later, we gonna reap the things that we sow.
Yo, what up? This is DJ Effecto of Humble Beast.
Hi, this is Klyph from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hey, what's up? This is Zebulon Dax from Momentum Studios, and you're listening to Welcome to the Neighborhood with DJ Klyph. DJ Klyph. DJ Klyph. DJ Klyph.
Yes. Listen. Yo, I never felt pressure quite like this. Get unsettled when my mind's like this. Grinding like I'm the Jamaican Geppetto. Make art to make it out of the ghetto. Watch it all take form all on its own. I'd be lying if I said I made it off of these songs. But I'm really made it all of these songs. Delusion, all I know. The vision stuck, it can't get out of these songs. I'm living in them, put my heart in these bars. Get uncaged in these mental pages. I'm flipping the script. My day job, buy houses to rent. My night grind got the VPs and C-suite at my events. Ace plugged in, so I'm always 100%. What in a sense, spent my whole life knuckle to skin. Fighting trouble left and right, had a struggle to win. High grade, got my hustle legit. Dream burning still, airplane mode burning wheels. We on the rise, that's what they say, we already in the sky. So come play, yeah, we stay on the grind. That's all day, baby, that's all day. We be grinding all day, baby, we on the rise. That's what they say, we already in the sky. So come and play, yeah, we stay on the grind. That's all day, baby, that's all day. We be grinding all day, baby. Yeah.
We be taught to survive. How do I thrive? Got some hunger in my belly, guess it make me feel alive. Jesus juice, devil's pride, make me turn blind. Shaded eyes, searching for that right key to life. For doors of the unknown, I step through the fire. Hopefully liberation, hopefully sanitation. Shaking dirty looks off my vice, I'm not patient. Ain't no virtue in not paper chasing. Queen Street, get the money, made that verse to travel time. Fueled by the cost of the past, know the future is free, so come back to this rhyme. When you wanna alter the present, I got the Black Star Line. Looking like it's Star Trek, but the captain is black. Got to get the welcome mat with the beam like Scotty. If they try to life hack, can you know when all the facts? No, we never lack on the board, and you know that we on the
rise. That's what they say, we already in the sky. So come play,
yeah, we stay on the grind. That's all day, baby. That's all day. We be grinding all day, baby. We on the rise. That's what they say. We already in the sky. So come and play, yeah, we stay on the grind. That's all day, baby. That's all day. We be grinding all day, baby. Yeah.
Call me Ace. Burning Wheels. Miss Project, return to office.
Very quiet, peaceful place.
Yes, y'all. That's it. That's another episode of the Welcome to the Neighborhood Radio Show. It's time for me to get up out of here. Make room for Grand National Radio. From the Bay to PDX, out to my guy Brookfield Deuce. Playing joints, man. Taking us into Sunday morning. Getting ready, making way for DJ Ambush with Eastern Standard Time at midnight. Once again, big ups to all of the fellows from Polished Arrow Music who came through. My guy Dex got the new joint Reckoning. Again, if you missed the conversation, man, you can check it out. If you go to the X-Ray FM website, click on the show link, you get a chance to go back and listen to past episodes. Welcome to Neighborhood, some of your other favorite shows. God willing, we'll be back to do this again next week. Be sure to check us out on social media at DJ Klyph, DJ KLYPH, everywhere. And of course, at X-Ray FM, all over social media. Spring is coming, summer's coming. There's a bunch of events and opportunities coming up that you may want to be involved in. Shout out to my guy, Ayatollah. What's good, B? Amazing, amazing producer, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, God bless you all. Thank you for rocking with me. Until we have an opportunity to do this again, I go by the name of DJ Klyph. I'm in the wings.
Say goodnight. Come off the light, y'all. Time to say goodnight. Time to say goodnight to the world. Come on the light, y'all. Politicians remaining politically correct to point. Greedy, fanatical, spectacle, chin-checkable, they get the ejectable buttons. Back the new under the sun, I'm one voice in a million. Be killing them whack with them C's, they start praying down on their knees and good night. All perfect people, ever better, never equal. No respect to loss, no back to cost. The hearts remain in second. Wake up, phase one. You ain't white kid, you're a shade of face, son. Got that rhyme. Just say beautiful kids to play with. Impurity, you evil. Let me be what I'm created to fulfill. Your ill will won't deter my destiny. Poetic justice, bring liberty, while my best is melodical form. Speaking to the masses, attending classes for the well-being, believing before the obstacle, tangible evidence manifest, becoming present tense. Insanity has to go, don't be mad at me. I'm sure there's more fools on their way, or at least just probably so tonight. The dreams of oracle, the naked on the floor. I'm looking for all, hearing you calling me, never no more. Anxiety, stress inside of me, shut up, leave quietly, be cast into the swine, and die in the sea of forever. Never to breathe your laugh, whatever, feel the righteous wrath. As I rest by the waters, amongst waters on the simple path. Together we live, we die, we laugh, we cry, sigh and relief. Fight like titans, the prince of properties who got beef with the chief of the entire cypher. No fair we're fools here, we be lifers on this flight. The time has come for me to bid my road goodnight. Against the backdrop of worldly sadness, sackcloth in ashes for now. But I'm a cash in my ration, obtaining rest in a crowd like that. I close my eyes shut tight until the dark turns light. Living for self and aid twice. When I got so much to give, so my people have to live life. Come on. Time to say goodnight. Time to say goodnight, y'all. Time to say goodnight to the world. Don't blow out the light. Close the door, y'all. Blow out the light now. Come on. It's time to say goodnight. Time to say goodnight. It's time to say goodnight now. Close the door. Blow out the light. Blow out the light. Blow out the light. Blow it out now. It's time to say goodnight. Blow it out now. It's time to say goodnight. Close the door. Close the door. Blow out the light. Good night. Good night. Blow out the light. Blow out the light. Now blow it out, y'all.
By the time you write your record again, at least be very relaxed. You're not sound asleep. 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 Sleep. Sleep.